about how something is said, not what is said. Saying I love you with an angry tone is a contradictory message. Words of protest may lose their fire when said in a meek, soft voice. Tones or voices must match the content of the message if the message is to be understood at all.
It's so tasty, too. It's just like candy.
Flowers say for many of us what we cannot say ourselves. These meanings are also influenced by culture and gender. Supposedly, only Filipino men send flowers, women do not. Red roses are to be sent only to a female sweetheart or a wife, no one else, and only on Valentine's Day and birthdays. But now, with flower shops pushing the idea that it is okay to send flowers on any occasion, men and women can send any kind of flower to anyone, whether there is an occasion or not. Non-verbal communication using flowers can become problematic when we move outside of Philippine culture.
Colors have certain meanings based on dictates of culture and gender.
For example, in Thailand, only the king and royalties are allowed to wear golden-colored clothes. Failure to follow this can result to serious matters. In funerals, people are often seen to wear black to symbolize grief.
Chronamics. Chronamics shows how time is viewed differently in various countries. Filipinos tend to see time as being elastic. Filipino time means that an appointment is scheduled between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock p.m. A meeting starts at around 8:30 a.m. Time in the West is always exact and to the point. An appointment is at 1 o'clock p.m. while a meeting starts exactly at 8 o'clock a.m.
Proxemics, or the use of space, provides us with the ideas about how close or how far people are from the center of power or where a person is in a social ladder. This type of nonverbal communication is similarly used as in chronamics by people who want to show who they are, especially in business.
Haptics, or the use of touch, is one of the most powerful of the types of nonverbal communication. Like the language of flowers and colors, it can say what cannot be said verbally by the speaker. What differentiates this from among other types of nonverbal communication is the fact that there is contact between the sender and the receiver of the message. Touch can comfort, it can aggravate, it can encourage, or it can dissuade. Gestures are the most often used type of nonverbal communication. Speech, to be understandable and interesting to a listener, must be accompanied by different gestures. Emphasizing gestures that punctuate what we want to highlight are examples of this type. Hitting the lectern or the table is a gesture that interjects force, helping emphasize a point being made. But for this, such as action is considered rude. Regulating gestures are used to control the flow of communication, such as nodding. One said so that someone will continue talking. This gesture might also mean understanding or a way of saying yes. In the Middle East, however, nodding means no, while shaking the head means yes. Illustrating gestures are used to show size, height, distance, or similar qualities like using one hand. To mimic a certain height or two hands to show distance or size. Emblems are gestures associated with specific meanings.
Facial expression is the type of nonverbal communication that assists the listener in understanding the message better. It is important to the communication process that the listener monitors any and all the facial expressions of the speaker.
Postures and personal appearance are the last type of nonverbal communication. How one stands or sits in communicative situation tells the people around how one sees oneself as a speaker, one's attitude towards the message, and how one looks at the listener. When one carries oneself well and with confidence, people will want to listen. Listeners pay attention because they are made to feel important. Personal appearance also says a lot about the speaker and the message. Especially in formal communicative situations, being appropriately dressed shows the speaker's readiness and ability to deliver the message. Being dressed well also adds to one's self-confidence.